The all-new refreshed 2025.5 Volvo XC90 in the T8, which is a plug-in hybrid core trim, one of 3 trims, okay? We're gonna jump in, dive in, not waste your guys' time here at Vagabond Builds with James and Sandu, but don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel because we truly need you guys. Thank you. Starting from the top of the front end. What is new? What is refreshed? Starting with the hood, new, complete different hood. We have the body lines different, as well as this exterior front line used to be just crossed through. Now it actually pops up, which leads us over to the new headlights and being more of the narrow squinted headlight system. Still has the active high beam system. Beautiful, very clear, bright headlights. Dropping down, a bumper fascia is completely different with the new cuts in the bumper fascia corners, as well as the lower grille coming across. We have different design. Got some chrome in there, some high gloss black trim. New refresh grille from the old XC90 in the 2025.5. Look on the Volvo with a smaller arrow in the emblem. No 360 panoramic camera in the core trim, okay? Now let's go ahead and talk some powertrain. On the T8, because it's a plug-in hybrid, you're getting a 2.0 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine paired together with an 8-speed Geartronic automatic transmission, 18.8 kilowatt battery, high voltage on board. That pushes a total of 455 horsepower with 523 foot-pounds of torque. Some MPG numbers. Now, when you're fully charged, you get pure electric 32 miles. On gas alone, you're getting about 500 miles, which gives you to a full tank 530 miles. MPG number is 27 for just gas. If you have electric, 58 combined. Charge time is 5 hours at 240 volts. Dimensions on this vehicle is 195 inches in length, 79 inches in width, 70 inches in height with 117.5 inch wheelbase, 8.8 inch ground clearance with 5,000 pounds of max towing capacity, okay? Now let's go ahead and shoot over to the side of the car. Talk what else is refreshed or new or brought. Over to the 2025.5, we have new style rims. Different trims will get different styles, but I wanted to say they are new styles on the 2025.5. This is the core rim. Keep an eye out for that. And what are they running here? They're running a Pirelli Scorpion Verde all-season tire. What is the size on this? 275/45/20. Suspension system is a standard shock spring strut suspension. Charging port, here we go. You push the cap, it pops open. It is a 110 volt, 240 volt capability as well. Side mirrors do come blind spot assist, integrated blinker lighting with the matte black on the bottom and the color of the car on top. On the side of the car, we have the laminated glass, high gloss black in between the windows, and trims around is chrome with the chrome roof rails. Dropping down, we have the smart access entry. Lower than that, chrome trim going across, and the rocker panel is the same color as the car. Coming in over to the rear. Over to the rear of the car, what is different? The subtle difference that they did is they darkened the lens to the taillight, but the taillight itself is exactly the same design, okay? So just the darkened lens. Everything else is the same or identical coming in from the older model. Spoiler up top, integrated brake light, privacy glass, wiper for that privacy glass. Dropping down, Volvo XC90 on the left, T8 plug-in hybrid, all-wheel drive, scuff plate with some chrome trim and the bumper sensors going across. If you go lower than that, we have an exhaust tip on each side of the vehicle, okay? Now I want to sit and take a second and thank the Nilo company here at Nilo Volvo in Sacramento, California for providing us this beautiful XC90 2025.5 for this walk around review so you guys get an idea. Now, if you guys are in the market for one, shoot over to Nilo Sacramento Volvo for your guys' ins and outs of exactly what you guys need. They have a great team to help you. All right, now let's go over to the cargo. Electric self-assist opening tailgate. Cargo numbers. Second and third row seat up, you get 13 cubic feet of space behind the third row. If I go ahead and drop the third row, I get 37 cubic feet of space. And second and third row, you're getting a whopping 86 cubic feet of space, enough for the skis, the snowboards, the camping gear, and so much more. On the right-hand side, we have a 12-volt outlet, cubby room. On the left, a little bit of cubby room there as well. Let's go ahead and pop up this cover. We do not have a spare tire because of the hybrid. We do have the run flat stuff and the compressor with your tire situation, okay? Now we're gonna have to lift that from the inside. I wish they would have maybe put a belt on it, but again, and if you do have a towing hitch option, you can add a button here to drop that receiver right under their back bumper fascia. Now that we're done talking about the powertrain, showing you the exterior and talking cargo, let's go ahead and show you guys the interior refresh. Before we continue with this video, if you find yourself in the Sacramento, California, or the greater Sacramento area like Rockland, Roseville, Elk Grove, and many other cities, if you need a passenger van rental for the friends and the family for the fun activities such as San Francisco, Napa Valley Wine Country, Yosemite, Lake Tahoe, Yellowstone, and many other places, use the link in the description below and rent from Vagabond Van Rentals. We also deliver. Thanks, guys. Let's go ahead and continue with this video. Continuing with the interior of the 2025.5 Refresh XC90, keep your eye out for this dashboard. This is going to catch your eye right off the bat when you step inside the car. From here to about here is exactly what is different on this dashboard, okay? The shape of the top of the dashboard is the same. They just dressed it a little bit, making it a little bit classier. But we get that kind of canvas inlay trim, the ambient lighting right under that, the natural wood inlay with the chrome silver trim. The vents are squared off with a different design from the old to the new. Coming over to the 11.2-inch infotainment screen. Complete different user interface, okay? I have to say it's upgraded. They still have the Google Assistant system. So you have the Google Maps and whatnot. This is what your app screen looks like. You have the Sirius XM, the Apple CarPlay, okay? Now, navigation. Maps. This is what your map screen looks like. Let's go ahead and click the camera. We have just the backup camera. Higher trims will add a 360 panoramic camera. Okay. We come over to the controls. This kind of resembles the older one from that old 9-inch screen. They just kind of magnified it and made it bigger. We have a heated steering wheel and the heated front seats. Okay. Now we come back to the apps. And what else I wanted to show you guys was the car settings. You can mess around with your tech, lane keeping, the creeping, the headrest fold, and so much more, okay? Dropping down, new look on the center console area. We got the wireless charging pad with the pocket. That changes. This changes here. This actually used to be a longer cover to come about right here, but they shortened it, making the armrest cover bigger and the center console area way more with the USB-C plugins, 12-volt outlet, as well as this black high gloss trim piece used to be longer as well, okay? Beautiful crystallized shift lever. What's new also is the door panels, front and back door panels change from here up. You get the different shapes in the wooden trim, as well as the speaker covers, the memory seating buttons, and that top trim here. So complete across from here up. From here down, identical to the older model. Let's go ahead and open that and show you guys what it looks like. All right. Dropping down, we have the aluminum skid plate. Buttons on the left-hand side of the manual steering column. We have a tailgate lift button, a gas lid button. Wrap steering wheel, same exact steering wheel coming in from the old to the new. I'm not going to waste my time so much here, but again, you can change the view, put on your navigation or not, however you like. Behind that steering wheel, we have the lever for your windshield wipers. On the left, lever for the lighting system, front and back lights with your signal lights as well. Up top, full panoramic glass that's standard in the XC90 T8 with an electric visor, and you're going to control that with a touch-sensitive touch. There you go. As well as a frameless rear view mirror. Moving over to the seats. This is the Nordico synthetic leather seating system with kind of that hexagon stitching. Beautiful look, I have to say, quite comfortable. These seats are electric controlled. In front of the passenger seat, we have no glove compartment handle. Why? Because you'll open it from the button right here. Okay. Now that we're done with the front, let's go ahead and show you the second and third row seating of the 7-passenger SUV. Now second row seating, everyone. I'm about 6 feet 2 inches to put things into perspective for you guys. Leg clearance is there, head clearance is there on the second row. No question about it. Bench seat, okay? You have an armrest here with some cup holders. Close that. You can drop the 40%er, 20%er, and a 40%er just like this. You pull this little belt here and you drop that. So you can run some skis through here or some 2x4s if you're building a house. And you don't have they have an option of actually integrating a booster seat if you get the higher trim, the Plus and the Ultimate, into the middle seat where you can actually have a built-in booster seat for the kiddos. Car seat compatibility, the same look coming in from the front over to the back in the nautical leather, black. In front of this bench seat, we have the mesh pockets on the hard backs of the front seats. In between those two front seats, we have the climate tri-zone, and that's the way you're going to control, and heated seats back here as well. Dropping down, 2 USB-C plugins, so no one is fighting over their plugins. Up top, we have the panoramic glass coming over to the backrest area of the second row seating. snap handle and your reading light. Door panels look the same coming in from the front with the back ambient lighting back here as well. Let's go ahead and show you guys how to control these seats. We have a seat lever here that messes with the backrest, and you can increase or decrease the angle of that backrest. You move the seat forward like this with the lever down here, and a lever here you pull, and it bunny hops the seat forward, okay? Now we're gonna go ahead and jump in the back third row so I can show you guys the two seats back here and show you guys how tight it is back here, okay? So this is where you're gonna put in your smaller people back here. Now, if need be, I'm sure I can fit, but don't make it a long road trip. But my head is touching this top liner and my legs are touching the seats in front of me. Shorter people back here, okay? You get 2 passengers with a little center pocket area for personal belongings like your phone. Cup holder on right and on the left-hand side with another cubby room for personal belongings. Air vents up top on the seat pillars for the animals or for the passengers to not feel so claustrophobic, and your reading light here in the center. Now, as we like to do here at Vagabond Builds, the price tag on this vehicle, MSRP, is about $76,000 and some change. Let me know what you guys think. Is it worth it for the new refreshed? How do you guys like it? Comment in the section below. We like to dialogue with our viewers. Thank you so much. Keep watching. Check out our other videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe. God bless you.